And the nominees for SDG 11 are Roofit Solar Energy. This is an innovative 2-in-1 metal roofing panel with an integrated solar panel. And the design results in an architecturally pleasing look whilst being environmentally friendly and durable. An excellent solution for roof refitting projects and new build properties. Van der Herven Horticulture Projects. This new cooling technology is made for horticulture projects. It cools down and dehumidifies outside air and captures the water from this air, resulting in a chilled environment around the crops and lower water demand. Holland Water. Now, this company created a unique Bifipro system, which has grown into the ultimate, most sustainable system for combating biofilm and Legionella in drinking and cooling water. It uses copper and silver ions to clear existing pipe networks and protect the drinking water without chemicals. 80 Acres Farms. A vertical farming leader that grows 300 times more fresh food in communities on less than 1% of the land. And their approach results in 97% less water consumption, 0 pesticides use, 90% less fertilizer use, and in-depth data analytics. The produce comes in a wide variety and meets the highest standards in food safety. Sunrise Solar. A fan which removes attic heat using solar energy. By extracting excessive heat from the top floor, it reduces air conditioning costs during hot weather periods. The fan meets the industry standard measurements and is easy to install. Enabrain. Using advanced artificial intelligence, this technology is providing better control for heating, cooling and ventilation. The versatile unit can be applied within any building and deliver results in no time. Talk about or find out more about SDG 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, and where better to be, basically, and what better company to be because we're joined now to tell us a bit more about this particular category. The CEO of Diamond Developers, who are responsible for constructing this extraordinary sustainable city in the heart of Dubai, Faris Saeed. Faris, great to see you again.
Thank you for having me.
And alongside you, Faris, is of course your Chief Sustainability Officer, again of Diamond Developers, Karim El-Jisr. Karim, thank you for joining us as well.
Thank you.
First and foremost, Faris, thank you very much indeed for the invite. We couldn't think of anywhere better to conduct these interviews. It's great to be here.
Thank you.
Secondly, I wanted to ask you, this year for the very first time, Sustainable City is partnered with the Global Innovation Award to help to promote sustainable cities and a sustainable lifestyle. In your opinion, why is it so important to attract sustainability-focused innovations to the UAE?
The UAE is positioning itself as a hub of future sustainability innovations. So I believe this is a normal role which UAE is playing to host all these innovations where they can exchange ideas, talk to each other and accelerate the implementations of UN SDGs. We in Sustainable City, we encourage, we attract, we support all these innovations as part of the UAE spectrum.
You couldn't get much more sustainable than the donkey joining in as well.
It always happens.
It will be happening all the time. So,
to that end, I mean, is there, in your opinion, is there an area of sustainability innovation that you feel is particularly pressing for the UAE today?
I think the main 5 areas which we need to focus on, food security, which is showing a lot of importance after this COVID and the lockdowns, energy efficiency, water resources is very important, mobility or future of mobility, and the waste management part. I think these are the main areas which we need to focus on.
And what's the role of Sustainability City in helping that?
In fact, we are applying all these techniques within the Sustainable City. So in every corner in Sustainable City, all these things we talked about is applied already, giving a live example of how it should be implemented in sustainable cities.
Karim, let's bring you into the conversation if we can, because you've had the opportunity to look at the shortlist of the companies for the SDG 11 category in some detail. What do you make of them?
I think, the pitches, they really reflect this global momentum to raise the bar, to be more innovative across all these industries. And so the majority of pitches and companies that we were introduced to under SDG 11 relate to farming and food security, energy management, and construction, circular materials in construction. So most interesting and most relevant to society today.
We don't want to give too much away because obviously we're going to reveal the winner in just a few moments' time. But can you give us a little sort of indication if there were any that really stood out for you?
So in the area of food security, and we've been exposed to many companies from around the world who advocate, who promote indoor vertical farming. And the ones that we were exposed to in this round bring innovation in terms of cooling. We've seen a lot when it comes to lighting and varying the products that you can actually produce indoors. But in terms of cooling, this is where we have to innovate to bring down the energy consumption and provide just the right amount of cooling needed to grow the plants. So that was interesting. When it comes to construction, we also saw the practical application of circularity. So people are really now talking about how can we convert to feedstock for the construction industry. And this is really at the heart of innovation, how to be circular in thinking.
Well, gentlemen, we won't keep anyone in suspense much more. Just remains, before we unveil our winner, a big thank you to you, Karim, and of course to you, Faris,
Thank you, sir. Thank you for
and all of your friends down here as well that have joined us. So really appreciate it. They're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to go anywhere. Let's have a look at who has won the much anticipated category for SDG 11.